Hello, beautiful souls. So I'm on Orcas and I'm here with my friend Sally O'Brien for the Feast of Mary Magdalene. So I'm going to call in the directions for you today. So you just sit back, relax, and be at ease. Guardians of the East, the winged ones, we ask for guidance, for the ability to rise above, for tenacity and objectivity. Ho! Spirit guides and allies of the South, the place of trust and innocence and childlike playfulness, where coyote frolics and snake keeps her belly low to the ground, but her senses ever aware, and grandmother spider shows us how to weave it all together from within. We ask for the good medicine of the South. Hope. Spirit guides and allies of the West, the place of watery fluidity, and all of the creatures that live there, known and some still unknown, the place of a great mystery on this planet, and bear medicine that shows us how to walk in isolation and come together at time of desire and co-creation. We ask that you guide us and teach us and show us the way. Hope. Spirit guides and allies of the North, the vast expanse of whiteness, the deep look within time, the time of introspection and hibernation and reflection. We give thanks for the gifts of White Buffalo Calf-Pipe Woman. We give thanks for ancestral wisdom and the deep healing that's happening now. Hope. Sky Father, the place of illumination, the planetary allies, the sun and the moon. We give thanks for support from above. Hope. Earth Mother, upon whom we walk, the place of the two-leggeds, the four-leggeds, the creepy crawlers, the swimmers, the winged ones, the standing people, the trees, and the rock nation. We give thanks for your ability to take that which no longer serves, compost it, and bring it back into sustenance and nurturance. We give thanks for support from below. Hope. Creator, the great hoop of life that binds us all. We give thanks for the ability to spiral into source and bring that which we find there back into illumination. We give thanks for imagination, creation, and manifestation. And most of all, we give thanks for being held. So, today, I have the great honor of being with my friend Sally O'Brien in her lighthouse, and it's the Feast of Mary Magdalene. And as some of you know, I've been journeying with Jesus, and he's been gifting me with the ideas of following the Magdalene Trail. So I got this beautiful invitation. I'm going to be walking a labyrinth later on. So Sally, I would love for you to come and tell people what this is all about. Exciting, eh?
Hi everyone, my name is Sally O'Brien with My Inner Lighthouse. I am an intuitive counselor, and today we celebrate the Feast of Mary Magdalene. And we just don't celebrate the Magdalene of the past, we celebrate all the feminine Magdalenes and masculine Magdalenes who had this special relationship. Mary called it being, it was about the world of the good and being soft and strong. She believed in a both and world. I would like to also talk about Sheila for a moment. So I started seeing Sheila over 7 years ago. I didn't even know what the word synchronicity meant. And Sheila helped to get me on the path, walking on the path. 7 years later, I'm living on this beautiful property in Orcas Island. We both believe in the power of place, and we call this area Gentlewood. Please join us for the drumming, and I wish you Godspeed.
Thank you. All right. So let me make sure I'm in the crook of a tree. Okay, so let me make sure I'm wedged in. Okay. Hang on, I need all my hands. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. Everyone say with me, stay. All right. If it goes for zoop, well, so be it. Hi, Shalise. Hey, Harmony. Thanks, you guys. So let's think about that. Let's think about that Magdalene energy and how we, how no matter what gender you are, no matter, no matter. Let's bring that up, that soft and strong, because remember, we're raising the vibe to love and above, 700 or more. Okay, let's do this. Thanks for being here. So when you think about soft and strong, what comes to mind? Is there a woman who comes to mind? Is there a metal who comes to mind? What do you imagine when you think about that? So the first thing popped into my mind is ice cream. I have no idea. Now, okay, so why is ice cream strong and soft? Okay, because of the flavor, right? Hey, Courtney. Hey, Chalise. Change. Change can be soft as long as we design it that way, The beauty of honoring the feminine and honoring the masculine. Do you know your body is that balance, right? So, and I'm opposite to you, so this is my left side over here. So we think up something or see something or whatever, and we bring it in through our body. We pass it through our heart, and if it is worthy, we take action. That's the masculine. The masculine is, the masculine is an enlightened spiritual warrior, right? So, soft and strong. So I think about spandex. And the other day, we were all told to lighten up, right? And we actually used the energy of that day to send golden white light underneath all the buildings and lighten them up so that the weight is not so heavy on the mother. So thank you for being here, and if you were popping on earlier and I didn't see you, I appreciate you for being here, for hanging with us, for looking into the Magdalene energy. Thank you. Thanks for all that love and thumbs up. Oh, hey Joshua, nice to see you. Hi James. Hey Dora, nice to see you. So thank you for being here. We're salivating. We're salivating. We probably are, because we're hungry for that energy that is light and strong and soft. So what is that for you? Jenna, hi. So I'm on Orcas. I might have said Whidbey earlier on, but I'm not on Whidbey. I'm on Orcas Island, and I'll take you on a walk and show you where I am. I'm really close to Canada. I could almost jump in the water and swim over there. Last night we were looking at Grouse Mountain. So in order to do that, I would have to be really, really, really strong, right? And imagine if you were soft as waves. Now think about waves. Sometimes they're very, very soft, and sometimes they're very, very strong. So when you think about that energy of the Magdalene, no matter what body you're wearing, it is soft and strong. It's something that all of us can embrace right now. So, golden white light. Yes, it is. So, we're walking the labyrinth later on. And we're doing a Magdalene walk, and we're having a feast of Mary Magdalene. It's that day, so let's honor first of all of the Marys, and then let's honor the strength and the courage that honestly it takes to be a woman. You know, I don't want to be a guy. Not this go round anyway. But the strength of a woman. Isn't there a song about that? Isn't there lots of songs about that? So, golden white light of love. Hey, Kay. Through every fiber of every being. Raising the vibe to love and above. Emanating this out 360 degrees. Open heart, open mind, balancing the masculine and the feminine, with no one overriding the other. Cooperation within and without. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you're in conflict about something, you know, you want something, but there's something holding you back from that? Sometimes you even get stuck, right? One of the things I'm getting really good at is helping people get unstuck. You know what? Because next month, 23 years since I walked out the door on my day job. And every day I have such an appreciation for my life. You know, I used to say any day I'm sucking air is a good day. Day is a good day to die, because actually there's parts of you, there's bits of you that you're working on changing and growing and morphing into something else. Today's a beautiful day for you to do that, to look at your receptive side. What are you willing to receive? You know, hey Julie, nice to see you. So I was talking to a friend of mine who works really hard physical labor, and he was offered a whole day's salary after only working 4 hours, and you know, he could not say yes to that. And so I'm going to just drum that we all open our hearts to receive, and that when the gifts come, we don't block them, but that we're open-heartedly knowing, you know, because this dude did in 4 hours what other people can do in 8. And so time is a ridiculous way to equate your value. Thank you. All right, so open to receive all that the universe has for you. So, thinking about soft and strong. Is the effect of my drumming any different if I'm doing or if I'm doing this? So, I used to have these conversations about, is the message sent the message received, or is the message received the message sent? And, you know, have you ever played telephone where you tell somebody and, you know, 8 people later, that's completely not what it started out to be? So how can you be strong and soft at the same time? What does that require of you? Think about that, as you think about soft and strong, we often, you know, we're like, they're dichotomies, they're not similar. But I want to talk to you for a moment about understanding and knowing your non-negotiables. So a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, something like that, I was opening to a relationship, and I said, yep, I'm ready, I'm good, I can do this. And I had a conversation with a relationship coach, and she asked me, what are your 10 non-negotiables? So I was just having a conversation this morning with someone about 10 non-negotiables, and they thought that 3 was plenty. And as we unraveled their 3, it turned out that they had more than 3. They just wove some together. So if you think about your life right now and think about that soft and strong thing, I believe we're about to encounter the need to be very, very strong. And I also believe that we're encountering a time when we must be very, very soft. Like, not soft in the head, but soft in our heart. And strong in our resolve. Ah, there you go. That was nice. Thank you, Spirit. So, soft-hearted and strong-willed. Oh, I would say that was me. Hey, Jennifer. So, you know, I think it's very okay to be strong-willed. I think it's an important, well, apparently that's true. Think about it. If you're weak-willed, you probably aren't right here right now, are you? So those of us who have shown up right now, we are strong-willed people. We determine. Hey, Sally. Hi, Janelle. So we determine our lives. Self-determination. And you've got to soften to hear what Spirit is, the information that Spirit's giving you, what Spirit's telling you. You have to be soft to receive that. You can't be all in your judgmental self. So, open to receive all that the universe has for you. Surrender into receiving. So I'm having to think right now about my friend who couldn't receive the extra 4 hours of income. And I was thinking that, you know, if you're not open to receive, there's a possibility that you can't give either. It's, you know, it's that infinity sign. And you know what I say is what you put out comes back to you 3 to 10 times. Well, if you can only open your arms this far, but what's coming is this, then only this much will get through. So let's open our arms wide. Let's remember that our heart radiates out 360 degrees. Let's revere the feminine today and know that inside of each of us is a masculine and a feminine. Hey Diana, nice to see you. There's birds flying all over the place here. So I'm at Orcus. This is the feast of Mary Magdalene. I'm going to be doing a labyrinth walk this afternoon. I don't know if I'll be able to do it live or not, but we'll see. Depends on how many people join us. So open your heart. Open your mind. They go hand in hand. All right. And think about what your non-negotiables are. You know, when, pardon me, when you are doing deep introspection, and this is really 2020 is about that. It's about the vision, right? And so we're doing this deep introspection right now. On the opposite time of the year that usually we do it, usually this is winter time stuff, you know, usually that deep look within, the, you know, where am I, getting your true north evaluated, looking at what your priorities are, where are you going. Well, a lot of people are having a hard time figuring that out right now. It's difficult to for folks to like future cast. So be strong in your commitment to your dreams. Don't let something get in your road. And yes, there's lots of somethings right now, right? There's a whole Megillah of somethings to get in our road. But when you have and don't forget that it's not the destination. Set the destination and then see what happens. You know, yesterday, I was supposed to be on a ferry at 3 o'clock. Well, I got on at 9. And in the meanwhile, I had a beach walk. I had a couple journeys. I talked to a couple friends. You know, I'm right here, right? So soft means that soft means there's an eagle. Soft means that you are open to being mutable, to be changeable. And you all understand about change. If you didn't want change, you wouldn't show up here to share your love so that we can shift things up. So I think that non-violence is a good non-negotiable. And look at how we talk. Shoot me over an email. Fire that up to me. And it's built into us to have this way of speech. Now, a really interesting thing that you can do is you can find a new word. Send me an email. Totally benign. And you know that when you or I say something important, the universe sends a signal. Well, there was a ding back on that. All right, and there goes a flock of birds. Let's drop. said earlier, is softness and strength. So, in a world where violence is the norm, so let me redo that. In a place right now where we are, where violence is the norm, let's send our golden white light through every fiber of every being so their body feels some relief from that, so that they can be in peace. We got help. Thank you, universe. So Sally talked earlier about synchronicities, and you know, when my notifications come on, because I'm not very tech savvy and I don't know how to turn them off. So when they come on, and when it's at a poignant moment, and it is an affirmation from the universe that you're in the right spot, you're doing the right thing, however it is that whatever you're doing, you're getting a confirmation. So begin to look for those in your life. When you decide that you want something in your life, then begin to look how the universe begins to bring that towards you, even if it takes a year. You know, we give up way too easy. Oh, well, I said 3 days ago I wanted this, but you're not going to tell you. Did I tell you the cheese story? Okay, so there I am. I want this particular kind of cheese, but I only want to pay a certain amount of money for it. And so I'm shopping with Lorene. She holds up this big hunk of cheese. It says something, and I said, you know, I have this $5 rule. And so I reach down, I look at this, look in there, there's a piece of cheese. I pick it up, 5.00. So the universe listens and responds. So when you're asking, when you know your non-negotiables, when you are soft and strong at the same time, just saying to somebody that you don't like something, that, you know, I'm sorry you can't talk to me like that. No, I don't like peanut butter. Get your hand off me. Whatever that is, when you're soft and strong in it, your word, there's a power in your voice, there's a power of your word. Hey, Holly. All right. I have no idea what time it is. My clock fell on the ground. It was perched there in a branch of a tree. So we're going to bring it home in a minute or two. But there's a school teacher next door, and she might have a class, although it's noon, right? So we're gonna not be too noisy. And thank you, all your school teachers, for everything you do. I had some great school teachers. One of them wanted me to become an English school teacher, and I was like, no. The idea of herding around 30 kids at any one time, I was like, no, too much. All right, here we go. All right, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Thank you for sharing your love. That's the most important thing. And remember, strong and soft, okay? And in order to receive, I'm walking weird because I'm pressing my drum between my knees. Okay. Oh, hello. In order to receive, you have to give. All right. So I open fully to give and receive all that the universe has for me. I open fully to give and receive all that the universe has for me. One more time. I open fully to give and receive all that the universe has for me. So interlace your fingers, touch yourself, and feel the love. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. The Feast of Mary Magdalene today. You know, I don't know much about that, but I'm about to find out, aren't I? Never stop learning. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not quite sure where I'll be, but I'll be here, right there. Okay. Mwah. I love you. Bye.